What's going on? What's going on? Give everybody a chance to jump on here real quick. Want to tell you about my first experience as a residual boss. Give some people a chance to jump on here so we see what we got going on. What's going on? What's going on? As you come in, go ahead and drop in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm tuning in from the Carolinas. Where y'all tuning in from? Go ahead and drop in the comments. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. I want to tell y'all about my first experiences. What's going on, Miss Renee? What's going on, Renee? That's a superstar right there, y'all. Y'all sleeping on Renee. That's a superstar. Renee, I'm not gonna be too long. I just want to talk about my my first 24 hours experience as a residual boss. That's what I want to talk about today. All right. Now, residual boss, when you think of the words residual boss, right? You probably think of, you take those two words apart, right? You got residual and you got boss. Everybody wants to be a boss, right? Hell, I want to be a boss, right? Everybody wants to be a boss. But then think about residual. What's going on? What's going on, Nisha? What's going on, sis? I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I want to talk about my first 24 hours as a residual boss. All right, Renee, coming from Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna be in your area soon too, Renee. I'm gonna have to check you out. I'll be in Orlando soon. I'm gonna come visit. You said you like that? All right, Nisha. Look, when y'all think about a residual boss, right? Everybody wants to be a boss, so we understand that part. The residual part is sometimes what we fall short on, making that money over and over, every month, without having to work so hard for it, right? So I set my sights out this particular year, right? I said, by the end of 2019, I said, I want to be at a spot, in my business, right, where I'm making a certain amount of money, right? Whatever that number is, I want to make a certain amount of money and have that coming in so I don't have to work so hard, right? That's what we are trying to do. That's what I'm talking about, Nisha. Say, come through and show some love. All right, yeah, definitely, Renee. I'm gonna have to meet up. If you anywhere in Orlando, I'm gonna have to meet up. But look, I'm gonna tell you my first 24 hours experience with this, right? It's never happened to me before. So basically, let me tell you what residual boss is first. Basically, what that is three companies, right? Three income streams that you put together, right? And we all know we've been in other funnels and all this good stuff, right? We like multiple streams and we like them all on one link, right? But sometimes what happens is, you start out with the funnel and it's a good idea and everything, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes the products don't kind of fall in line the way you want to. You hit some bumps and bruises and all this good stuff. Well, I finally figured out something that I had been lacking, right? As we are here, we're joining forces with different gurus and everything like that, and different people in different Facebook groups and all that stuff, right? And we even get onto different teams, right? Well, this is one thing that I found that I was actually lacking. The fact that when you get on these teams and they tell you that they're gonna have some training and all this good stuff, right? A lot of times it starts out good and then it just winds up to a long sales pitch, right? Like, the training turned into a sales pitch. Instead of you learning something, it's like, oh yeah, and if you want to learn, then hit this link type situation, right? So you wind up stop paying attention. You stop paying attention to those type of trainings, right? Well, I'm going to tell you my experience, all right, for my first 24 hours of residual boss. And I'm going to tell you how you can tap into that, right? You can come aboard and join the group and get some of this same type of training that I'm getting right now. Right, this is some real stuff. So in my first 24 hours, right, I was already into the income streams, okay, in that particular situation, residual boss, right? That's what it's called, residual boss. So I went ahead and I went all in one of the income streams, right? And when I say all in, I'm talking about I've never spent this amount of money, okay, on a digital business. Okay, I spent $7,500, right? What's going on, Darlene? Thank you for tuning in. I spent $7,500, right? So look, when you put out $7,500 for something, unless it's a car or something, you over that mother like, oh my gosh, what the hell did I just do? You know what I'm saying? You looking like, yo, did I just slide my car for that? But sometimes you just gotta trust the process, right? And what happened was, okay, I did that and I'm going through my training and all this good stuff, right? And I've always been marketing and all that good stuff, right? But you're still nervous and stuff, right? So now that I'm on a particular team, right? The concept now is not just be thinking about the money per se, right? But when you're training, think about how can you influence other people, right? So that they can see the value in you. So that way they'll come to you to want to join you, right? So I'm up here. I spent this money, right? I'm up here like, hi, damn, how am I gonna get this money back? Well, let me just stay focused, because that's what the team is about. Let me stay focused. And I shit you not. And I'm about to show y'all proof in a minute. I shit you not. And exactly in less than 24 hours, right? I got my first sale. Not typically, now my results are not typical, right? Typically what happens when we first get into an opportunity, we'd be lucky if we get a sale in the first 3 months, right? I mean, because it is what it is, right? We still trying to learn it and all that good stuff, right? Well, this is what happened in my first 24 hours, right? I followed the process of what I was taught to do, right? And I had someone come to me and they came to me to join me in Builderall, right? They came to me and joined me in Builderall. They said, hey, I've been seeing your post in Builderall. I want to get in Builderall. I said, all right, cool, right? Now, the marketer in me knows that, Builderall is good for residuals and everything like that, right? But the marketer in me knows that it's going to take more to get life-changing results for someone. So I said, hey, I have another opportunity, that I want you to take a look at. So they said, okay, let's take a look at it. All right. So I sent them over the information. They take a look, and I said, hey, now this is where the upper level stuff comes in, and it's not no secret, y'all. It's not no secret. Follow me. This is where the upper level stuff comes in. I said, okay. I said, hey, instead of you just taking a look at the link, let's jump on a call, right? So they said, okay, yeah, I'll jump on the call. So we jumped on the call, and of course, you're nervous, like, well, how damn, I've only been in 24 hours, so you don't have your whole spiel out together, right? But because I'm on a team, right, I was able to reach out to my sponsor in this particular industry, right? And I said, hey, I got a lady who, they reached out to me on Builderall, but I, mentioned the next opportunity with them. They said, hey, yeah, I don't mind getting on the call. And so this is what my sponsor did. Now, y'all probably never had no sponsor like this. I never had a sponsor like this. I mean, I'm not saying none of my sponsors are bad, so don't y'all be putting no thumbs down on my shit over here, okay? But this is what he said. He said, well, D, let's do a three-way call. I said, a three-way? You got time for that? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. So we jump on a three-way, right? We jump on a three-way and we're talking with the prospective team at that time, and then my sponsor says, let's get on a Zoom call. I'm like, a Zoom call? I'm already taking up your time on a three-way. So he says, let's get on a Zoom call. I said, okay, well, young lady, do you have time to get on a Zoom call? Oh, yeah, I got time. So we get on a Zoom call. I shit you not. We're on a Zoom call. And at this point, my sponsor says, because I tell him, I said, well, man, I don't know exactly which way to take this. Which way am I supposed to go with this whole presentation? This is what team does for you. He says, watch me, D. I said, okay. All right. So y'all know I like to talk, right? I'm pretty animated and everything like that, right? But when your team leader says, watch me, what do you do? I'm gonna let y'all put it in the comments. When your team leader says, watch me, D, what do you do? Put that in the comments. Now, my comments may be a little delayed, but I'm gonna wait for y'all to put that in the comments. Nisha, when your team leader says, watch me, D, what do you do? Put that in the comments. Somebody put that in the comments. Let me know. What do you do when your team leader says, watch me, D? What do you do? Somebody put that in the comments for me. I need to see y'all answers on this because I need to see if y'all did what I did or if y'all was thinking what I was thinking. Okay, this is what I need to know. Was y'all thinking what I was thinking? All right, I'm waiting for y'all comments, but they might be coming in a little slow on my end. Okay, all right. Renee said you watched them boss up. So that's exactly what I did. Now, mind you, I'm an outgoing person and everything. Exactly, Renee, you learn, right? But sometimes you got to realize that, for one, everybody's always going to still be learning. So there's always going to be somebody who knows a little bit more than you, right? So I like to be on the front stage. I mean, I'm real good with that. But when he says, watch me, D, I shut the heck up and I said, okay. So I'm on a Zoom call and he's doing his thing and everything. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit. An hour later, I'm going to tell y'all what happened an hour later. Now, mind you, I had started 24 hours prior, right? I started 24 hours prior in the opportunity. I'm about to show y'all what happened an hour later. And this is why, if I seem a little extra animated, it's because, bro, when I show you this, you're going to be like, what the heck? Like, for real. Like, it ain't never happened like that for me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to share my screen with y'all, right? And the reason I'm sharing this And it's the same reason I share everything. It is not to try and impress anybody, right? I like, if y'all like even pay attention to me, and like even like if y'all saw me on the street or something, y'all know, man, I could give two F's less about impressing somebody, right? But this is to impress upon you that I done stumbled onto something and y'all need to get with me because it's something good. Check it out. I'm about to share my screen with y'all, right? And I'm about to log in. I'm gonna log into my account right here, right quick, right? Now, this has never happened to me. This has never happened. This is what happened right here. This is what happened. $7,500. This right here was they signed up for something additional, but $7,500. 24 hours into an opportunity, following what the team said to do, right? And the fact that I'm on a team that is willing to help, right? Willing to help, meaning a lot of times we're out there remarketing, we don't know how to get leads, and then you find out how to get leads. Like, I'm good at getting leads, right? Then when it comes to closing, you get a little nervous, right? And you're like, well, man, I don't know what to do, right? And you have a quote unquote team, right? But nobody's around when you need them to help you talk to somebody that's valuable, right? To somebody that's really interested, right? This is what happens right here. Right now, like I said, I've been in 20, well, at this point now, it's probably 48 hours I've been in, right? This opportunity. That's right. You only see one member. I only talked to one person about this. Like, that's it. I only talked to one person. $7,500 was the initial sale, and the 175 is recurring. That means every single month, I will bring in 175. And initially, I brought in $7,500. Okay, that's how you get the total of 76.75, right? So I wanted to bring this to you guys. For one, I'm excited as an MFer, right? We're gonna try and keep it clean. I'm excited as an MFer, right? But the reason why I'm even more excited, okay, is because what this means. What this means. Now, for you guys are thinking, oh, well, man, I thought you was in other opportunity. I sure am, and I still am. I'll never leave them, okay? But now I'm in multiples because it's all together. But the point I wanted to make to you guys, as you're out there and you're deciding, oh, which way should I go next, and this and that and the third, I'm gonna tell you right now what you're probably missing, because it's the same thing that I was missing. I mean, I was doing well, don't get me wrong, but when you like a one-man show, so to speak, and you only can rely on yourself as far as, you know, getting help, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, it's not nobody else's responsibility, right? But when you actually enter a team that's willing to help you, like, it's like, that's legit what they want to do. When they tell you, you know, hey, D, let's get on a three-way. Hey, D, let's get on a Zoom. Well, shit, I don't know what to say. You know, I'm not sure which way I should go with this. D, watch me. That was the words. D, watch me. Okay, you throw your hands back. Let me just watch. I'm up there. I wish we would have recorded it, man. I'm up there like this, like, yep. And 24 hours later, that's what happened. So what I'm going to extend to you guys, right? Because I had joined this person previously, right? And I did it prior to this, right? I did it because I wanted to be able to be connected to someone that knew more than me. And also I constructed a deal with them so that way I could then have my team be connected through me to them, right? Excuse me. And so now what has happened, right? I said to him, I said, well, look, you know, not everybody on my team is going to see what I see. That's understandable, and that's fine. I'm not down to nobody. It is what it is. Everybody go at their own pace, right? I said, but I want to extend this to other people who may not. What's going on, Courtney? What's going on, sis? I want to extend this to other people who may not already be on my team, but they may be on other teams, like they may be an Easy One Up somewhere else, right? That's possible. They may be in Builder Up somewhere else, right? But they're not getting that type of training. The weekly trainings that we do live. No, I said live, and I'm not talking about weekly trainings to try and sell you. Weekly trainings to teach you something, right? To teach you, for one, to give you the confidence that you can do just what I did. Because if y'all have been following me, and I know everybody on here probably has seen me when I started, you know, in last January, started from scratch, right? So it's not like, oh, well, no, D's been doing this for 12 years and D has 500,000 followers. No, I don't. Okay, I got 13 people watching right now, right? I'm sure there's other people who have like 500,000 people watching. I have 13, you know? So I say all this to say, that the same way that I can learn something and I can realize that, hey, I'm going to have to invest in my business. I'm going to have to dedicate some time to my business, and I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to shut the F up, right, and learn something from someone who knows more than me. And I'm willing to pay it forward so that my team and anyone else who wants to be connected to me can do the same thing, right? So it's not just cliche when I say, oh, if I can do it, you can do it. No, y'all saw me. Y'all saw me when I started with MCA. Y'all saw me, right? This is not no stuff where I'm like, where I'm like, oh, I've been online all these years and this and that and the third. I'm just like y'all. And if I can have a day where I make $7,500, well, actually more than $7,500, but I can earn more than $7,500 in a day, because it is not about the opportunity itself. Don't think, oh, well, my opportunity is better. It's not about opportunity itself. It's about what we've all been missing. We've all been missing a team, right? And to whereas, hey, if you need help talking with someone, right, about one of these high ticket items, then hey, get linked up so that you can get paid, right? And then that way, that same person that you just brought in can wind up duplicating and doing the same thing. Instead of being out there, what's going on, Ms. Diddy? Instead of being out there trying to figure it out by yourself, right, getting frustrated, you're like, oh, well, no, I already got this opportunity. I'm not going to join anything else, I'm going to wait till this one works. You keep on waiting. If you're not already on a team that has that type of support, that has that weekly live training, excuse me, and I keep saying that, that's what I'm talking about, Courtney. Well, get with me then. You say you need that, get with me. And I keep saying that because there are programs out here, and I bought some of them. They say, yeah, this program's good because we give weekly training is what they say. All right, you like, cool. I say, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one because I know some of my team might need some of this, right? Need some of that weekly hands-on touch, right? And then you look at exactly growing old waiting. You look at some of the trainings that they put in there, and you like, man, how was the whole training that they put in that package that they sold you? How was the whole training, that weekly training, talking like 90% is talking about them? Like, what is you training these people on? Are you training them on how to get a result? Are you training them on something? Train them. Don't be on the whole dang on call talking about yourself, right? And I'm not going to call ops out, but this is what some of the stuff that I was seeing. So I'm like, well, that ain't really going to help my team. So I stopped promoting that. Because I'm like, that ain't really gonna help like I thought it was, right? Exactly, Didi. The team makes a difference. The support is the key. And until now, I've had to do it damn near by myself, right? I had to figure this stuff out, right? I had to learn this, learn that, join this, join that, right? To link arms. And I have no problem anteing up joining. That's not the problem. But doing it all by yourself, sometimes it takes you a lot slower. It's a lot harder road because you may not have the success I've had as far as that I've been able to figure some things out on my own. You may be still trying to figure some things out and ain't figured nothing out, right? And you're like, well, damn, I spent this on this, and and I got this autoresponder. I don't know what's going on. It's because if you're not connected to the right people, okay, and then whoever those right people are, if you're not connected to the right people and getting the right type of support, and I'm not talking about holding your hand. I'm talking about the right type of support where a person can say, hey, I'm gonna have a live training every week so that you can actually ask questions. And when you ask questions, I'm going to do, whatever. I'm going to find out the information on the screen. I'm going to show you it on the screen. I never had a mentor like that. I never had a sponsor like that. All right. I never went to a training like that. That didn't lead into a sales pitch. I'll put it that way. That didn't lead into a sales pitch. Okay. What's going on, Ms. Desiree? What's going on? What'd you say? Didi says, I only join if I know I have support before. Exactly. Because if you join something, you don't want to think that, okay, you join, you hit the link, and then they kind of throw you out to the wolves, like, beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a lot of times what happens. So when I got on this team, I already felt good about it. Don't get me wrong. I already felt good about it, about linking up. That's why I told my team, hey, y'all need to go ahead. It started off with Builder. I said, look, I got y'all in through what I gave ahead with Builderall, because I did more than just join Builderall, right? I paid ahead so that my team could follow with me and get what I got. And now with this new opportunity, I'm like, dude, Come on, y'all need to show y'all this again, man. This don't even make no sense. I don't know about y'all, but even when I was selling cars, I still sell cars on the side. Don't get me wrong. But even doing that, I ain't never profited no $7,500. Okay, come on, man. 24 hours into the opportunity, I only spoke to one person. I didn't speak to 500 people, which I don't have a problem speaking to 500. I spoke to one person. Okay. $7,500 was a sale, and the 175 is the recurring. Meaning every month I'll get $175 every month on top of the $7,500, y'all. I talked to one person with the help of my team, right? With the help of my team supporting that factor, knowing that, I didn't know it because I had just joined that opportunity. I didn't know exactly which way to take that conversation, right? So with my team knowing that, and my team not having the experience, right? More experience than I do. They said, hey, watch me, D. I said, okay, I'm going to watch you then. Let you do what you do. I'm watching. And an hour later, once we finished the Zoom call, that's what happened. And no, that's not financing. It ain't nothing wrong with financing, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I offer financing, so I ain't trying to say nothing about that. I offer financing, but I'm just saying that one isn't financing, right? That is money in the bank type situation. So if I was tell y'all right now, okay, I want to personally invite you, right? I want to personally invite you, and I'll tell you this is the criteria. Now, this is the criteria for any business now, but see, nobody wants to tell y'all this criteria. Everybody wants to dance around it, right? And sugarcoat it, right? But I ain't no sugarcoater. So I'm gonna tell you what the criteria is. You need to be ready, willing, and able, right? To invest 2 ways in your business, to invest your time, at least 10 hours a week in your business, right? And you need to be able to invest financially in your business in the tools that you need to make the money that you want. If you're saying, well, I only want to make an additional $200 a month, well, then you don't have to invest that much to get an additional $200 a month. Now, do you? No, you don't. But if you're saying, I'm really in 2019, I'm trying to take things to a different level. I've never made a sale online, or I've made maybe $100 sale online. If this is you, and you say, hey, I want to take things to a whole nother level, because hopefully by the end of this year, D, I would like to either quit my second job or possibly quit my first job and just do it full force online. I've had people come to me and say this year, say, hey, D, I'm really trying to do it way different this year and do it full time. So if this is you and you meet those 2 criteria, right? You're ready, willing, and able to invest your time at least 10 hours a week, right? And even if you work full time, you can do that. It's up to you if you want to. And you're ready, willing, and able to invest your finances into your business, right? Into your business, right? I'm not telling you to come and pay me or pay the team for tutelage. Guess what? That same training that I got, and that same help that I got, that allowed me in 24 hours. In 24 hours to make $7,500. That same support, that same training, that same weekly training, same thing. I don't get no backyard stuff. You don't know. No, after the training's over, then I go get some more. I get the same stuff. If I told you that's all you needed, would you be ready to win? Now, I want some live answers. Y'all can tell me no if it's no. I'm gonna wait for some answers. Miss Desiree, Renee, Courtney, Dee Dee. I'm gonna wait for some answers. Y'all tell me, would y'all say, hey, I'm ready to win, or y'all say, no, D, I'm fine doing what I'm doing. And I'm not saying y'all losing. I don't know what y'all doing, but I want y'all to tell me, put a number 1 in the comments. Put a number 1 in the comments if you fall into that category where you realize that you need a team. Tell me if you fall into that category. Are you in that category where you realize you need a team? Desiree says she's ready to win. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Desiree. I'm going to link you up, and you're going to be in the group, and you're going to be able to come to the training every single week. Every single week, Miss Desiree. Anybody else? Put a number 1 in the comments. If you're ready to win, tell me right now. If you're ready to win, put a number 1 in the comments and say, hey, I'm ready to win. And I done told you the criteria. That's all it is. That's all it's about. Courtney said, I'm always ready to win. That's what I'm talking about, Courtney. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to go ahead and link you and Miss Desiree up. That's what I'm talking about. And anybody that comes in late on this recording, I want y'all to do the same thing in the comments. Same thing in the comments. Put hashtag replay. All right, Renee, I'm going to go ahead and link you up too, Renee. I want you to put a hashtag replay in the comments and put either number one or just tell me, hey, I'm ready to win. And I'm going to link y'all up with the same training I'm talking about. I'm going to link you in the same group. I'm going to personally invite you to that group, right? So that you can get the same training on those three income streams that I'm talking about is National Wealth Center, which y'all saw from my screen here, right? That's the one I made $7,500 in 24 hours, right? The National Wealth Center, oh, I guess y'all don't see that because my screen ain't sharing, but just trust me, that's what it is. It's Easy One Up, and it's a Builder. Okay? If you're in one of them three, or if you are ready to win and be in one of them three, okay? Regardless of whether you in it or not, if you're ready to win, I'm here to tell you, man, like this ain't no bull. Y'all don't see me from January. Y'all done saw me. You know, I ain't just making this up, right? Y'all saw my whole journey from making nothing to something, right? And I ain't saying I'm rich, don't get me wrong, but by the end of 2019, I'm trying to hit 6 figures. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. So, you know, I need some people who are ready, willing, and able to put their sights on something like that too. Now, you may say, well, I don't need 6 figures. I need, 5 figures or whatever the case may be. But if you need more than what you got now, right? Those are the people that I'm looking to bring into my circle. Like I said, I put this out in my team group and they know they can message me, but now I'm putting this out because I've already made sure that I have paid in enough that I can bring in other people. And I say paid in enough because the person that is doing this is doing this because they're a giver. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not like they don't got bills too. So yeah, somebody had to pave the way. Somebody had to pay that. Somebody always got to pave the way for something, right? Somebody got to give something so that everybody else can get something too, right? So I gave that. So now I have spaces to open up to other people who are also ready to win with me. Okay? So other than that, y'all already know. I'm hyping in my look. It's past my bedtime too. I ain't even no night out. It's past my bedtime, y'all. But look, the people who said they're ready to win, Desiree, Courtney, Renee, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all the information so that way y'all can go ahead and get in the group, see what we're talking about, and y'all can go ahead and be on the same path that I'm talking about. Be on the same path to hit the sites of whatever you guys are trying to hit. If you're trying to hit 4,000 a month, right? If you're trying to hit 7,000 a month, because I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. After making a sale of $7,500 in 24 hours, bro, I'm like, man, I might need to do that every month. I don't know about y'all. I might need to do it twice a month. Something, and because it feels good, make you want to sing. All right, now look, I got you, Didi. I got you. And I definitely get you that info too on that income stream because I believe Didi, you already in Easy One Up, and I'm not sure if you're in Bitter, but I'm gonna get you that info too. I'm gonna get everybody that info that has told me that they're ready to win. Because like I said, you are gonna be my personal invite, and like I said, the group is free. Okay, you just need to be meeting those 2 pieces of criteria, and that's what you need anyway, regardless of what. If you're ready to actually start making money this year, man. I mean, for real, it's some people who have been doing this online and have not made $1, or they might have made $100 in a year, right? I get it. I made $9.24 like my first 3 months online. I get it, right? So I'm not coming at y'all, right. You're in those, okay, cool. Well, you right on task then, Renee. You right on task. I'm not coming at y'all like, getting this just because I want you to buy it. No, I'm showing y'all what it did, man. I'm showing y'all what it did. That's just what that is. If something is not working for me, y'all will not hear me talking about it. The stuff that y'all don't see me, the main ops. I don't talk that much about Ad Boost, but Ad Boost is a fucking money maker. I make money every damn week with Ad Boost. But the big money makers or whatever, the big ops or whatever, if y'all see me promote them and then I stop, then it wasn't what I thought it was, right? The same ones that y'all see me promoting is consistent. Easy One Up is consistent. And like I said, I've only been in this one 48 hours now, right? I've only been in this for 48 hours. But hot damn, I think I $7,500. I'm with that. Okay, I'm with that all day, twice on Sunday. Okay, so the main ones y'all see me constantly putting my proof out. Even down to the tools, y'all see me putting my proof out. And I got to show some more proof in Builder Rob and building the team and everything. But those are ones that are consistent, and those are the ones that I'm seeing that by the end of 2019, they're going to get me to my number. So therefore, if I'm seeing the value in them, I'm sharing this information with you guys because you will see the value too if you just pay attention like I pay. Just pay attention. Just pay. I'm a regular person, an ex-mechanic, y'all. I'm not an engineer. Okay. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I didn't graduate high school. Excuse me. What the hell did I say? I meant to say I didn't graduate college. Y'all better stop that. You don't graduate high school. But I did not graduate college, right? So I don't have a college degree, right? And as a mechanic, you just need to be good with your hands, so it's not like you have to do a lot of technical thinking or what have you. You know what I'm saying? So I say all this to say that some of you guys may have even more technical backgrounds, that will be able to catapult you even further. So if a regular ex-auto mechanic, right? If a regular ex-auto mechanic can grind it out, pay attention, link up, invest, and make money, then why the hell y'all can't? Can't nobody tell me that anybody on my whole news feed can't do this. They can't tell me that, right? Why? Because I'm a regular person. I'm a regular person. I was skeptical at first too. Not skeptical of this, but skeptical online, period. Just like some of y'all probably was. Like, man, nobody making money online. Man, yeah, this is what I said, right? Well, I'm up there turning them damn wrenches and hurting my damn back, right? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm getting them scars all over my damn, hands and elbows and everything. Them scars that don't never leave, right? Because I'm taking out engines and shit for $500, taking me out damn week, right? Now I'm tired. I got tired of working hard, and I wanted to work smart, right? I'm not trying to work easy. I'm trying to work smart, right? And now that I see that, once I've learned that it's possible, and I'm seeing that it's even more possible than I even thought, that this shit is real for real people if they're willing to link up, follow instructions, and put in the smart work, man, y'all all can make it. What'd you say? What's going on, Jay? You said, what's the 411, Jay? Catch the replay, man. This some real stuff, Jay. This some real stuff. Because y'all know I don't come up here talking about different ops that often unless I'm having success with it and it makes sense. Other than that, I don't be getting up here talking about it. That's just what it is. You said, what does the training consist of? A lot of things, Jay. A lot of things, man. I'm going to be honest with you, Jay. I'm going to tell you, let me see. What did we talk about today? Today we talked about how you can cultivate your YouTube channel. And you say, well, why y'all talking about YouTube channel? Because I didn't realize this, but actually not just the person that we're training under told me, but actually two other people told me this. Another lady, Karen Moreau, told me this. She specifically she's strictly on YouTube. Like that's how she gets her sales. She said, D, you need to be on YouTube. Then Michael Mansell, y'all know Michael Mansell. He actually told me when I joined him in Easy One Up, I asked him before I got started, I said, well, where do I need to start? I wasn't sure. What he said was, I asked him, I said, if you had to do it again, where would you start? Right? Because he started on Facebook. He said, if I had it to do again, I would start on YouTube for sure. So when three people tell you, and two of them are millionaires, right? The one that I've linked arms with now, and Michael Mansell, y'all know he makes hella money. And then the other one is a YouTube expert, Karen Moreau. When three people tell you, D, you need to be on YouTube. D, you need to be on YouTube. D, you need to be on YouTube. Well, then guess what? I'm okay with exactly, Jay. YouTube is a gold mine. I'm okay with learning about YouTube, right? So that's why y'all see me, doing a lot more videos now, because the words of those three people stuck in. Like the first one didn't stick in because Michael Mansell said it first, right? And you're like, oh, okay, whatever. Then the person I'm training with now, the group that I'm going to put you guys in, he said it second. He actually took me to the side, right? Now, it ain't often that a millionaire takes you to the side and gives you any advice. He took me to the side. He says, I see you doing well, but you can do great. You need to get on YouTube. I'm like, really? Is it like that? Yes, you need to get on YouTube. What you say? I just procrastinated and went and bought a Yeti and all. You went and bought a Yeti. I don't even know what a Yeti is, man. I got a I think it's a C9 240 or something like that webcam. But yes, you said saw you live, had to hear what you have to say. That's what I'm talking about, Patrick. Come on. Definitely catch it by the replay, Patrick, because I'm saying some good stuff that's going to help everybody. And I'm not talking about just a sales pitch either, Patrick. Right? But yeah, so that's what we talked about yesterday, right? And so he told us how to do some of the special effects, the stuff that we see the big ballers do, but we didn't know that they had some tricks up their sleeve. But check it out, the tricks ain't even expensive. I'm like, oh, I thought it was that. Nah, it wasn't that, y'all. This is what it is. So he's showing us on the screen how to do this. And we're like, ah, damn. Okay, so we need to do that, right? And then, okay, then tomorrow what we're learning, because we can tailor what we learned. You know, if we've learned the basics, we can tailor what we learned. I said, hey, I said I would like to learn this and do a step-by-step on how to do this, right? We're going to learn about using Filmora to put videos together once again, because YouTube is where the money's at. So I said, okay, I said, can we have a training on that? He said, yeah, I'll put that on the list, D. We'll have a training on that. All right, cool. So that's what we're going to train on then. Previously, we've trained on how to effectively use Zoom. Of course, we've trained on Build-A-Roll. That's some of the videos that y'all saw we put out. We trained on Build-A-Roll. And as we're starting with National Wealth Center, with Residual Boss, which is all three, we're starting to train on those as well. So our training is every day, Monday through Friday, we have a training. Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be training on Residual Boss, those two income streams. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we train on Build-A-Roll. So that's 5 days a week that our team has committed to us having a training, and it's Q&A. It's Q&A. So if he has a subject that he wants to talk about, we're talking about it, we're asking questions. We're like, well, how do you do this? Oh, we're not sure how to connect our autoresponder to this. How many times have you guys, joined something and you weren't sure how to set up like Aweber or something? Weren't sure how to set up something. So you have to post in a group. You have to wait for someone to say something. That's just the way it is, right? But you don't ever have a live training. They tell you to go to YouTube and you need to Google that. Right? Because no team is doing live training, showing you how to use whatever it is you bought, then showing you marketing techniques, right? Then showing you free marketing techniques, right? Because yes, there's paid advertising. You're supposed to do both, paid and free, right? But a lot of times you don't know how to do that one. All you know on paid is solo ads, right? Well, we haven't ran a solo ad, right? And he didn't talk about running those solo ads. That's not what he said, So we, as far as I know, that's not even what's on the agenda. We're doing something totally different, with text message marketing, using the strategy he's going to teach us to actually get in front of people where they're at versus solo ads that take forever to warm them up, right? So we ain't even talking about no solo ads, right? And we're talking about free ways, not just posting in groups. Hey, join me about how to get people out of groups, identify the people who need what you got in groups and get them out of the groups. So it's totally different than what you probably have been trained on or seeing in the back office or whatever opportunity you join. Renee, they're 12:30 Eastern time. And yes, they are recorded. I will tell you though, look, okay, Jay said it's a mic. Okay. See, I ain't even up to that level, Jay. I got to get up to your level then, Jay. I got to get up to your level, man. I will tell you this about the trainings. I tell everybody, it is best if you can catch it live, but if you can't, the replay. I'm going to tell you why I say it's best if you can't catch it live. Because sometimes when he's giving us these extra tips, right, he'll say, wait a minute, let me turn off the camera for this one, right? Because it may be just that insider, okay? He'll say, let me turn off the camera for this one. And then so if you didn't catch it live, you won't catch that part. You won't catch that insider part that he didn't want the world to know, right? Because our trainings are on YouTube, but the part that's that insider, that's when you'll be like, oh, well, how damn, where did they go for, I see a split in the thing because he turned the camera off to tell our team something specific, right? That of what other people are not telling you, he'll tell us that specifically. And we're like, wow, that's it. And so while we're out there thinking it takes $1 million a month to make money, it take money, but it don't take nothing $1 million a month. That's just what we thought, because the big boys or the big girls, right, aren't going to teach you, right, how to get on their level. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like get on my level. They're not going to teach you how to get on their level, right? But when you come across the right team, that you have people who actually know how to level up and they don't have a problem sharing that information and they're dedicated to sharing that information, then what you're going to learn? You're going to learn how to get on their level, right? That's what we learned in 2019. We're learning how to increase our image. Everything is about going up, getting better, okay? And Jay, I hope that answers your question as far as some of the things that we learned. It's all geared around making you some money. Whether we're talking about YouTube, whether we're talking about Easy What Up, whether we're talking about how to deal with prospects that you have. How do you deal with prospects that happen to post on your post when you got a post up there and a prospect comes and put his own link up there and you like, what is he doing? Right? You're like, what is that about? Well, he says, let me show y'all what to do. Screen share, boom, 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 boom. Right? And our meetings typically last about an hour. All right, they typically last about an hour, but like I said, they're 5 days a week. Yes, it is, Jay. Yes, it is. It's a lot of selfish leaders out there. And, you know, I mean, it is what it is, Jay. I don't, you know, look down on nobody for how they do their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they put a lot of time and money into it. But what I've learned is when you come across a team that is willing to share that, right? And don't get me wrong, it is not a matter of, and I'm not trying to come across some philanthropist because that's not the case. We all got to make money. The same way when I initially linked up with the person, I paid for their training. I paid, right? I came to them, asked them a question about something that I need to figure out how to do in my business, right? They said, well, typically I charge X amount for this consultation. I said, give me your link. I didn't say, oh, man, give me a discount. Nah, that's not how you do. And see, I went from that, right, to now I'm in the circle and they understand that I'm serious. And now they helped me make $7,500 because I wasn't at that 7,500 situation. That's not where I had to prospect at, y'all. I had to prospect at 1,000. I'm gonna be straight real with you. You know, when she came to me, I had her committed at the 1,000. But an hour later, she was committed at the 7,500. I lied to you not. That part won't me. From that 6,000, 6,500 difference, that won't me. That was me watching. Said, watch me, D. I sat back and I watched. I said, oh my. Damn, you're good. Damn, you're good. That's how that works. But yeah, there are some selfish people out there, you know, but like I said, once you understand the mentality, Jay, once you understand the fact that you can't come to people empty-handed. A lot of times when we first start, right, we come to people empty-handed. We're like, you know, we'll inbox someone who we see winning or something like that. We've joined someone else now. We don't join someone else, but we'll inbox someone, hey man, can you tell me your traffic source? Tell me everything you do. Like, come on, look at how that sounds to them. They're like, well, damn, man, you know, can I get a kiss first? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know, so I've learned you can't come to people empty-handed. You want to take everything they got and you ain't giving nothing, right? You're going to need to link up and join somebody or something. That's why I'm big on joining things, because you're going to have to link up, you know what I'm saying? You got to link up with different people, link up with different teams, you understand? Until you come across those teams that are truly willing to help you, and you realize and you see it, whether it's be they're posting content in a group for you to enjoy for free, or whether they're doing weekly trainings, which nobody does except for this group that I saw. Okay. Yes, exactly, Jay. They put hella work in, you know, but part of actually being successful and making the money that you, whatever you want to make, is actually helping people, Jay. When it's not just a slogan when they say, you know, well, you get whatever you want, if you give enough people what they want, that shit not just a slogan, Jay. This is why I started marketing the way that I market, right? It's not a secret. I'll tell y'all exactly what I do. I tell my team that I currently have, you know, on Social Cleans, I tell them exactly what I do, right? I can't make you do it, but I tell you exactly what I do. People say, well, D, you know, where do you get your leads from? You know, what's your lead source? Facebook. I said Facebook and YouTube because I done got YouTube. But this is what I do. I give value. I learn something and I teach it. This is what I do. When I went from just trying to tell people to, sign up for me, those people that sign up for me when I'm just like, sign up, you know, back, you know, a little while back, those people came in like maybe $25. You know, they wasn't really sold on the idea. But when I started marketing by teaching someone something, you're filling in a gap of what they don't have, right? And don't think that you don't know nothing. You do know something. You just didn't know you know nothing, right? You teach what you have. You teach it. You put it on YouTube. You put it on your Facebook page, right? When people are in groups asking questions about something, instead of being up there talking about something, who's your sponsor? Dude, who gives a hoot nanny who his or her sponsor is? If you know the answer, help them. Because I'm gonna tell you exactly what they do. And this is a legit strategy. This is a legit strategy that I use all the time, and it works like a charm. I'm gonna give it to y'all right now. Y'all will be in a group, right? And y'all ask a question, something like, let's say an easy one-up group, right? Like when the financing came out, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it happened. When the financing came out, all right. Well, I was the first one to make a video on it, right? Okay, cool, no biggie. So then people didn't know, you know, how it goes. People still don't know how it goes. So they'll say, hey, I wanted to get the financing portal. How do I get it? Now, the first thing you thinking is, well, they already an easy one-up, so I'm gonna talk to them. That ain't what I'm thinking. Why? because I got tools that they need and I'm in other ops that can actually help them. All right. It ain't just, I'm not going to tell them to join Devont Travels, right? Which I'm also in, right? I'm not going to tell them to join Devont Travels when they're an Easy One Up because I don't see the connection. I don't see how Devont Travels joining is going to help them. So why the hell am I going to give them that link? I'm not. So what I'll do is I'll say, hey, I'll drop the link to the video I did, right? Not the link to join me, it's something the link to the video I did, right? Here's the video on the financing, right? So that means I had to take that time to do the video on the financing first off. That's the work, right? I give them that. And then this is what happens. I do not have to tell a person, hey, I have some info for you. Please PM me. I don't have to tell them that because this is what they do. They do the same thing that anybody would. They do the same thing that I would do. Somebody says, hey, here's some information right here. I look at it. Man, that look pretty good. Let me hit them in the inbox. This is what they do. They'll hit me in the inbox, right? And they'll say, hey, thanks for that video. I did have one more question though. Okay, and then we'll dialogue. And then from there, they will start letting me know what they need. They're not going to say, well, I need this. They're going to say, well, man, I've been in this for about, 2 months and I haven't gotten any leads. This is legit conversation. I haven't gotten any leads. Da 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 da. And I'm evaluating what they're telling me. Based on what they're telling me, I may have some. It may be a $7 product, that lead lightning. I gave that to a lot of people. Say, hey, this right here, based on what you're telling me, your problem is getting leads. You said you're doing videos, this and that, the third. Here, this is one way that you can get leads for free on Facebook. It's only gonna cost you $7 one time. Grab it, right? And then this is what you say. Well, D, you only made $6 off of that. Every person that you bring into your circle is worth person period is worth way more than those $6, right? Because see, I understand cultivating a group, right? So as they get that $6 product, right, and then they follow that training that I put before to actually show them how to use it. I didn't just send them a link. I showed them how to use it, right? Now they're like, damn, I am finally getting leads. Well, hey, D, you got anything else? Or hey, D, this, that, and the third. And then that's when I'm like, okay, you're doing this? Okay, I see what you're saying. Boom, boom, boom. And then that's when it goes into perhaps one of my other opportunities is something for them, especially if I have a way for them to be connected to something bigger than me. Feel me? You understand where I'm going with this? That is how I market. Now, that's how I market now. That's not how I started. When I started, that's why I wasn't making no damn money when I started, right? But that's how I market out. And I tell my team this, and I'm telling you all this. It works. I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who says what. It works. And that's what the big boys do to get where they're at. They'll be up there helping you. When they're on Facebook, this is what they do. Help you. And when they're on YouTube, they'll make videos telling you something, teaching you something. If you didn't know what Easy One Up is, you type in, or if you don't know what the Easy One Up financing is, you say Easy One Up financing. And I bet you'll find a video, somebody actually explaining it to you. And I bet you're going to find mine somewhere on the first page as well, explain it to you. And people will go to that video. They'll be like, oh man, that was a very good explanation. I was thinking about joining Easy One Up. Now I see exactly how it works with the financing. Hey, can I join you? You sure can. And that's how it works. That's free marketing. All it took was some smart work, and it took joining up with the right team to show you that that's what you're supposed to do. Instead of just saying, go watch some videos in your back office all the time. Yeah, you're going to have to watch some. Don't get me wrong. We got to train every day. But instead of a team that just says, go watch some videos in the back office, they're going to say, hey, what are you doing? They're going to evaluate what you're doing. Okay, look, you need to be doing this. You might not understand it now, but this is what you need to be doing. So because I know you need to be on YouTube, we're gonna have a session on how you can use this tool right here to make that video. That is elevating your mind, right? That is what a real team leader and a real team does for each other. That right there, show you how to get to the money. It doesn't mean, you're going to be able to ride their coattails and they're going to do all the work. No, but they're going to show you what it takes. You got to be willing to put in that time to do it. You willing to put in that time? Because think about it. We out here, posting all day, using all this, these different posts and everything, using all our time up to post. Join me. You using all that time for what? And you're not making no money. So if you're going to use that time, you might as well use that time smart and actually help people. And that's how you make money, by helping people. Them videos, those videos that I put out there help people. All right, yeah, that's right, Jay. I started beefing those videos up. Jay said, I see you got hella videos on YouTube. Jay, I started beefing that up once I was told that, once somebody put me up on that, like, hey, this is what you need to do, D. I didn't know. I was out there trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So once you get connected with people and they say, look, I see you doing pretty good. but this is what you need to be doing. Right? And I'm like, for real? Are you sure? Yes. I said, all right, I'll try it. We even got a challenge coming up, whereas he's gonna it's gonna be a prize. He didn't say what it is. I don't know if it's gonna be money or if it's gonna be or if it's gonna be free leads, because he has a lead company as well. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but we have a challenge coming up for the whole team of whoever does the most videos in 30 days is gonna win a prize, right? Now you say, well, why would he do that? Right? Because hell, he gonna still make money whether we do videos or not, because it's a team thing, right? Because everybody needs to have the opportunity to win. So if you say, look, everybody, I'm going to show you the tool to use, right, to make the videos and make them smart, so that you don't have to remake everything. I'm gonna show you how to make them smart, right? And we're not talking about no tool that's like, oh well, he's just selling you the tools. He could make money. Man, the dude don't even have an affiliate link right now. He said, man, I can't find my affiliate link. Just go to the website and get it, right? So don't even think like that, right? He said, I'm gonna show you how to use this tool so you can make the video smart, right? And they'll still be your videos, and now you can make more videos. So I'm gonna show you how to win the challenge. And in the midst of you winning it, then this is what he said. This is what he said today, Jay. Along the lines you said, what did we learn? This is what he said today. He said, hey, I bought this course before, and I forgot how much he said he paid for it, but he said, I bought this course before from X and X person and he said it's a very good course on how you can actually use hashtags, right? I didn't even know you're supposed to use hashtags on YouTube. I just learned that shit today. He said that. He said, how you can use hashtags and rank your YouTube videos, right? Now I know how to rank them generally. I do. And I can get them ranked. I didn't know nothing about hashtags. He said, I'm going to show you guys. He said, don't go buy the course, because I've already bought the course. And you guys here who showed up, I'm telling you what he said. You guys here who showed up today, I'm going to share that with you guys. So when I'm telling you guys, it's important to show up live because of stuff like that. He said, because y'all showed up today, I want to share that with you. So we're going to do that before we do our challenge, because I don't want you to just do your videos in vain. I want you to do your videos. I want you to get them ranked on the top. And I'm going to share that course that I bought with you guys. Now, he didn't have to do that. Nobody going to expect you to do that. You paid $1,000, $2,000 for a course. Nobody expecting that. But that's just that extra benefit of being linked, okay, arm in arm with the right people. Because when people see that you're willing to take 2-3 steps towards your own goal, right, then they're more likely, more willing to take another step towards you, so that way your path don't have to be so hard, right? That's the type of stuff we learned, Jay. I want to throw that in there because I just forgot about that. He said that today, that he's going to teach us whatever it is that he bought in that course, so that we can rank our videos better than what we've been doing, right? So that way, when we have this challenge, it's a challenge to obviously, win whatever prize, but it's a challenge so that we can get ranked on the top of whatever it is that we're ranking for, so that we can catapult ourselves instead of being the ones who always behind. We always just following behind. We're following. We're not winning and all this good stuff. We're wondering why, we see people put up proofs of, oh, I made $10,000 in 3 days, or I made $5,000 in 2 days. And then we're like, man, that ain't true. Y'all, it is true. What it is just because we won't make it, it don't make it not true. It was true. Right? But most people are not going to tell you how to do it. They're going to tell you that they did it and give you a link to a product, but the product ain't what it is. It's about you understanding how to market and understanding that the things to do, that you can market any damn product you got. But you gotta get linked up so that you understand that first. And it helps to have that supportive team that wherever you're falling off, that's where they can, fill in the gap. I got one team member. It is, Jay. I'm telling you, man, it is. It is some fire, man. It is. And I'm gonna hook you up. I got one team member. She says, hey, D, I need to do a Zoom. I need to do a Zoom call with somebody in another time zone or whatever, but I don't know how to do it. So this is what I told her. I said, well, girl, I'm eating right now because I ate all day. I said, but when is your Zoom? And she set it up for Saturday. I said, well, before then, I'm going to do a training on how to do Zoom. Now, some of y'all might say, well, shit, I know how to do Zoom. Well, that's fine. But she does it, and I haven't done a training on Zoom. You see how that works? You see how that helps us both? I haven't done a training on Zoom, right? I know how to use it, but I haven't done a training. So what am I going to do? That's going to be one of my YouTube videos coming out this week of me doing a training. Then now she's going to be served with that, because now she's going to have that training so that she can have that Zoom meeting on her prospect on Saturday. That's 2 birds with 1 stone. That's what team do. It ain't just somebody giving. It's two-way street. Two-way street. That's how that works, y'all. That's how that works. Now I don't even understand what is Tony doing, guys. Tony's hot traffic. Wow, Tony. Wonderful, Tony. Okay. Maybe Tony wants to join the group, guys. I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of crazy a little bit, y'all. But anyway, look, I'm gonna jump off of here because I've been up here 55 minutes. I didn't even realize it. I'm gonna go back through the comments. Everyone who said that they're ready to win or they're interested in the in the group, I'll make sure that y'all get in. Like I said, y'all can be my personal invite. And that's what it is. We're gonna rock out. Y'all already know iron sharpens iron. Exactly, Patrick. Exactly. Y'all already know y'all gonna see my proof pick later on. It's 8:52. I might wait till tomorrow because I like to put my stuff early so we can have time to float. But y'all know y'all gonna see that proof pick, girl. I be proof picking hot damn $10. I don't care what it is. So y'all know I'm gonna show this $7,500. Y'all know that. All right. But other than that, y'all, I'm out. I appreciate it if people happen to be watching this on YouTube because it's going on YouTube too. I don't care how long it is, it's going on YouTube. Y'all happen to be watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you can watch the videos as soon as they get released and all that good stuff. Share it, like it. I appreciate it. I love y'all. All right, and I'm out.